Fuck that shit, I'm going straight for they top. Money train Glock North, can't be stopped. Yeah, Atlanta bitch tryna give me that mop. Sloppy, top, yeah, stripper bitch.
It's your boy Nathan back again on a reaction video. Today we're reacting to Dave, the boy who played the harp. This one dropped today. Obviously a highly anticipated album. This is Dave's return to the game. He's been on a little hiatus, shall I say. He hasn't dropped a project in how long? The last one was We're All Alone in This Together. So 4 years in total since we've got a had to wait for a new Dave album. This album has James Blake on the intro, Jim Legacy, which is sick on track 3, Kano, one of the best spitters in the game right now, Thames feature, another James Blake feature, and Nicole Black on the 9th song. When it comes to Dave's discography, what he's done for the UK, like, I have to hold him up here because I'll be real, like, he's got the game in a chokehold. Look how long it took him to actually drop this project. Like, he's chilling, man, and every now and then he'll pop out with a banger like Sprinter or something like that to just let you know that he's one of the coldest in the UK. I am a fan of his music. I have been there from the early days, like when he dropped this Game Over project. I remember all the tunes on this. Even before that, that wasn't even the project I was looking for. Sorry, it was a little EP that he dropped, and it had 71 days. I remember back in the day, man. 6 paths here. Yeah. 6 paths. 71/end credits. Breathe. Wanna Know. Panic Attack. 6 paths. What was the song that actually put me onto Dave? Jekyll and Hyde. Like, seen his journey from the start. I'm not his biggest fan though. I gotta keep it real. Like, even though I have played a part in like listening to him when he came up, I kind of did switch off. I do feel like, you know, some people do hold him a bit too high in terms of like where they probably see him as being in the game. Like, some people in the UK would definitely say he's like the best in the world, best ever, but for me he's not that. But he is cold. I gotta give it to him. Like I said, I have checked out all his things, been there from early, seen what he has cooked up. Like, even Thiago Silva days, like, Dave is definitely not one to be played with. But I think some people put him in the same convos as like the Nas's, the Kendricks. Nah, we're not doing that. Like, for me personally, we're not doing that still. But I definitely respect his artistry when it comes to album times. Like, he's always able to put together like a good conceptual project. So yeah, man, shout out to Dave all the time, and he's always pushing the boundaries within the UK. Not many artists in the UK take their time or put this much effort into their project, so I gotta give it to him. And yeah, this should definitely be a well-constructed album, so I'm looking forward to it. We know when it comes to Dave, he's always gonna provide something new for us, something refreshing for us to be talking about for a very long time. So hopefully this body of work has the same impact as his other ones, like Psychodrama and We're All Alone in This Together. But yeah, before we do, obviously, I was gonna say before we do get into this, subscribe, whatever, but I was gonna say, like, even though, like I just said, I'm not Dave's biggest fan, because I think for me, where he kind of loses me is a little bit slow in terms of the delivery, a bit too monotone, but I'm not really too mad still. Like, I respect his thing, like I was saying, like, he's definitely easily still one of the best in the UK. So yeah, with no further ado, we're going to get into this reaction. Make sure you hit out that subscribe button. Shout out my boy CJ, man, for pulling up. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get into this album. History. James Blake. Track 1. Let's go.
This is God's plan, he said it to me. An angel either side of my bed in a dream, singing, you don't know.
Let me run that back, kind of caught me off guard still.
This is God's plan, he said it to me. An angel either side of my bed in a dream, singing, you don't know where you're yet to achieve, and you're destined for some shit you would never believe. Now the garden same size as Adam and Eve's. I got trees, a forest, you better believe. For the bass and the treble, I treble the fee. I can't wish my ex the best, she would end up with me. How can I sleep when there's money to get with the team? You disrespect the 16, your head on the beam. For the lust of the money, the head of the queen. I done shit I didn't think.
I just remembered that this is a Dave project. Like, you really need to be locked into the music and understand what bro's actually saying, because he's one of those artists that definitely put the pen to paper for a reason, and it's filled with lyrical content that you probably don't want to miss out.
With a fee, I can't wish my ex the best, she would end up with me. How can I sleep when there's money to get with the team? You disrespect the 16, your head on the beam. For the lust of the money, the head of the queen. I done shit I didn't think I could ever redeem. I'm from South, where they struggle with saying your name, but it's easy when pronouncing you dead on the scene. So when you see me on these stages stepping in clean, I hope
you know it's history.
Boy played the harp, let's get it.
In the making, shall we make it?
Let's go, Dave.
yeah. And when they talk on my name in this country, they gon' tell you that I'm already a legend. Strut 'em that I'm reppin', clean stepping. Bro, you need to forget it. Fuck eco-friendly, my car eco-aggressive. And my ego aggressive, you better leave me a message. Yeah, you done it for a year, but that ain't impressive. I give a fuck about success if it ain't successive, that ain't. City's gonna listen on repeat. Gone a couple summers so they miss me on a beat. It don't matter if she pretty and petite. If she ain't B, she can't even kiss me on the cheek. Mum said never build a house on sand, but I don't think I listen, cause the villas by the beach. And I did it.
If she ain't B, she can't even blow me a kiss on the cheek. That's cold, man. Shout out Dave. Intro sounding fire so far.
But that ain't impressive. I give a fuck about success if it ain't successive, that ain't. City's gonna listen on repeat. Gone a couple summers so they miss me on a beat. It don't matter if she pretty and petite. If she ain't B, she can't even kiss me on the cheek.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gotta like this one alone for the production, for verse 2. Like, bro's cooking on this one. I ain't gonna lie, having too much fun. Shout out to James Blake as well. If he definitely has some vocals on this as well. Ooh.
Said never build a house on sand, but I don't think I listen, cause the villas by the beach. And I did it off a beats. I just whip it and I screech. Anytime you see my niggas in the streets,
You know it's history. In the making. Shall we make it?
This is very smooth, man. Type of song I'd want to hear like in like a James Bond movie or something like that. Like, I always refer to, when I talk about songs that belong in movies, I always refer to one particular movie in the UK, especially Skyfall, James Bond. Like, I think the scenery, the tracks that played throughout that movie was cold. I feel like this one definitely belongs there. Like, it's just, nah, this is a sick introduction, man. Just, this is what I'm saying. Dave always manages to just sharpen up his sound and bring something very refreshing to the UK. Not many people are gonna drop projects like this and it sounds like this. Not at all. League of his own for sure.
Did I get addicted to life? Well, it's all that I wanted, and it was fun for a while. But history smiles on us now. We're on to something, on to something higher.
James Blake always makes me
I hold my hand close. I'm inspired, and I'm holding on to a version of our lives where you're still mine.
You know it's history.
This is beautiful. Hang on.
In the making.
What intro.
Shall we make it?
my mum told me what my name really means, and the powers just kicked in. Got me thinking back to days when I was a victim to this thing, thinking I was keeping it balanced. I was even embarrassed.
Hey, I feel like he's definitely referring to an old track from the UK with the flow that he stepped in. I can't recall the track that he's referring to. I'm wondering if I can bring it up on oh yeah, Skepta, Bullet from a Gun, kind of. Yeah, it's from Bullet from a Gun from what's the project called? I got it behind me on the wall. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
My mum told me what my name really means, and the powers just kicked in. Got me thinking back to days when I was a victim to this thing, thinking I was keeping it balanced. I was even embarrassed, selling CDs in Paris. But this music gave me everything I need in a marriage. I can't speak sideways on grime, jungle or garage, when I know that it's the reason we managed to make. Don't be a hero, I ain't looking to hurt anyone. I got a clean one and I got a dirty one. I never see a man late to his own funeral, but I don't see a man show up early to one. I prefer the one that's slim, but I don't mind me the curvier one. Yeah, and I'm coming.
That change of flows though is deadly, but I didn't catch it.
Dirtier one. I never see a man late to his own funeral, but I don't see a man show up early to one. I prefer the one that's slim, but I don't mind me the curvier one. Yeah, and I'm coming from the south of the river where the sky is black. If not for the history that we made, they wouldn't like rap. Niggas trying to water down our thing, it's time to fight back. For 70 hours I've been stepping with powers, and it's definitely ours. It's time you mention my name, better know that you're playing with pepper.
Nah. We gotta pull it back. Dave's going too insane on this intro, man. I feel like this might just be my favorite UK rap album off first listen. Like, just from the intro alone. Dave also commented inspiration on one of Skepta's latest IG posts. Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Shout out to Dave, man. He holding it down for the UK, for the South Side, for sure. Representing, man. This is what it's about.
See a hero, I ain't looking to hurt anyone. I got a clean one and I got a dirty one. I never see a man late to his own funeral, but I don't see a man show up early to one. I prefer the one that's slim, but I don't mind me the curvier one. Yeah. And I'm coming from the south of the river where the sky is black. If not for the history that we made, they wouldn't like rap. Niggas trying to water down our thing, it's time to fight back. For 70 hours I've been stepping with powers, and it's definitely ours. It's time. You mention my name, better know that you're playing with pepper. He borrowed a mill and I told him to pay me and never knew it was different from the moment we came in. And you can quote me cause I said it verbatim. The woman with me like a Renaissance painting, I'm Michelangelo's David. And anytime you mention me in a statement, you better know that it's
Wow, shout out Dave, man. History alone from that intro. Fire. Track 2, 175 months. Man, like, now I look at the track list and I see 10 songs, it kind of makes sense, because if one track has that sort of, or leaves that sort of impact with you, or that sort of feeling, bro, 10 is enough to definitely stick, and you'll enjoy the whole project as it is. So shout out to Dave for bodying this so far, man. 175 months, let's go. Make sure you not follow up the Twitch as well, man. We live right now. This going on to you.
Father God forgive me. It's been a couple years or maybe more that I ain't prayed. Even longer I ain't been to church, God I'm ashamed. Embarrassed in my ways, but still I'm asking for your grace. Feel like I've been led astray by the drinking and the spirits that take me when I write. And the ladies of the night. Most people, they got demons, I got angels that I fight, trying to save me from my plight.
Sorry, what's more impressive about this is the fact that Dave obviously produced this one as well. I was just on Genius checking, but yeah, bro, this guy's the one-on-one in his league.
I'm asking for your grace, feel like I've been led astray by the drinking and the spirits that take me when I write. And the ladies of the night. Most people, they got demons, I got angels that I fight, trying to save me from my plight. I pray I make it to the light. South London where we live. Dilla died at 16 and I still feel that same rage. Cause we all getting older and he's still the same age. It's his 27th birthday and this piggy's 14. Back when we would all dream. And Stephanie, she lived at 14, and he lived at number 17, and I was number 12. When I used to think that if I skip church, I go to hell. So when they ask about grief and how it feels, I know it well. I missed this 10th anniversary in 2024. I know the value of this picture, we ain't getting any more. Then I go and I get angry, God, like why'd you take him for? He was just a baby, all these emotions that I'm feeling, it's the strength I pray for. God, for anyone that's with us that can vouch, I pray for. Pray that I feel less lonely in this house I prayed for. I pray that. Yeah. With this cross that you bear on me, can you look after my mum? She probably used her last prayer on me. Can't let the devil in. There's repentance in the Bible, God remind my exodus. Feel like we was meant for this. Move mountains and boulders. We at the majors where our parents getting older. May they never need a shoulder. I done shit I can't condone. Wrote sermons on my own. I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. And on judgment day, are you gonna riot in my sins? Come my nigga, you got.
I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. I ain't gonna lie, man, we're only on track 2, but these tracks have been more than powerful, bro.
We at the majors where our parents getting older. May they never need a shoulder. I done shit I can't condone. Wrote sermons on my own. I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. And on judgment day, are you gonna riot in my sins? Come my nigga, he got cancer and I'm lying to his kids. God, I'm trying, but it hits me in my heart. I done lost so many niggas that's been with me from the start. Then I pray for quick change and I ain't even tried fast. All I ever did was
I lost so many that have been with me from the start. Like, man, bro, feel you, man, feel you. Feel you, bro. These verses, these tracks already, they're like, bro, they're touching for sure, to say the least, man. I understand why Dave's got his cult fan base. I can't even disrespect him. As I was saying earlier, I wasn't trying to like talk down on his thing at the start. It's just not my ideal type of rapper to listen to frequently, but I'm never playing down what he's capable of bringing to the table and what this guy is good at, because bro, artist wise, he's out of it, man, for sure, and lyrically.
In my sins, come my nigga, he got cancer and I'm lying to his kids. God, I'm trying, but it hits me in my heart. I done lost so many niggas that's been with me from the start. Then I pray for quick change and I ain't even tried fast. All I ever did was ask, shattered glass, crucifixes on my chest. Prayed to purchase a protect for my church, he cut a check. How am I trying to pray for Congo with these diamonds on my neck? A As a father and as a son, pray that I can show him how to love a woman through his mum, because I never got the chance. And I just want the best for my 3 little nieces that I carry on my chest. I'm praying for my managers, I'm praying for their wives, cause God knows that they're the ones that sacrifice their lives. I would've said their names, but God, you know who I mean. I'm praying for my brothers, God protect us on the streets. I had the steak at Carbone and didn't pray before I eat. It's like I call you when I need you, when I don't, we don't speak. Ground rules for my niggas found schools back at
Alright, man, that bar there, here, let's hear that again.
It's like I call you when I need you, when I don't, we don't speak.
It's like I call you when I need you, bro. After just admitting that he didn't pray at like the steak place that he was eating.
Their wives, cause God knows that they're the ones that sacrifice their lives. I would've said their names, but God, you know who I mean. I'm praying for my brothers, God protect us on the streets. I had the steak at Carbone and didn't pray before I eat. It's like I call you when I need you, when I don't, we don't speak. Ground rules for my niggas found schools back at Lambeth Town Hall. I helped him pray, but didn't know that it was on my downfall. So when I'm ice cold, with no blood inside my veins, numbers on my days, will I say I love this life of rain? I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain. I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain. My mum used to creep in my room and put oil on the cross on my head, anoint me and probably read a verse like Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, and maybe Matthew 4. The word is my weapon tonight. If I can't pray for peace, then I just pray we win the war. It's been 26 years, I don't know what I'm fighting for. Well, maybe it's a place to feel your everlasting light. In a world where kids that die get a second chance at life. Christ, I don't know what to say to you. I pray to you, forgive me for the days I had a reason to. And I ain't had faith in you, you did it for the sake of me. And how I've forsaken you, I prayed for new shoes and I used them to walk away from you. You made it out of drugs, swapped the pen for the needles. And I just found a different way to poison my people. You could say it's testimony that I'm telling them my story.
I found a different way to poison the people. Wow.
Swapped the pen for the needles. And I just found a different way to poison my people. You could say it's testimony that I'm telling them my story. But how we selling them, the devil still giving God the glory. Can I pray?
No, we gotta play that one back there, bro.
Say it's testimony that I'm telling them my story. But how we selling them, the devil still giving God the glory. Can I pray?
Man, testimony to my story, how we're selling the devil and giving the glory to
Testimony that I'm telling them my story. But how we selling them, the devil still giving God the glory. Can I pray?
175 months. What a second track. We ain't even got to the Gym Legacy track, but bro, this album feels like one whole adventure already.
Can I go on top of the drums? On top of those other men? Yeah.
Alright, shout out Dave on production as well, man. He on this Kanye West timing right now. Crazy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, man. We're in the road to 40k, man. If you're new to the channel, you guys know what to do, man. Santander, man, come a long way from the Jekyll and Hyde video where I first ever listened to you. I remember checking it out, man, when you first dropped that, man. So I'm definitely proud of the journey, especially being from South as well. Let's go track 3, No Weapons featuring Jim Legacy.
No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said,
Go check my CV, hunting on her LV Speedy. She got a BBL. If I put that chick on a BMX now, she really. I got it on me. If you see me, a man, them are getting too touchy feely. Yeah, speaking freely, I left it behind. My people need me, and
life never showed me the T's and C's.
never show me the decency.
Had no one like Alicia Keys. I've been locked in with no sleep.
Mum said back by the evening, please. We don't need them streets, they're the reason. South London, it's RIPs and freezing G's, and I can for my Jesus peace. There's
Weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said weapons.
A powerful / lit song at the same time these two have provided us with, man. We always needed another link up from these two. The first time around was cold, but they've also definitely done it again, man. Just for the message alone from this track, but to also have the vibes that it has, fire.
And I said weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said,
I'm praying for more life, more money, more success, more stacks for them, yeah. More platinum plaques for them. This didn't happen by accident. Any tongue that rise against me gonna fall, and that's why a man can't chat to them. Wait, I'm talking about minimum spend, rude boy, I'm trying to find out the maximum. Jot that down, been there so I can't pop that down. What you know about mum ain't got cash, so you gotta go shopping in lost and found. Slow down, rude boy, you don't know me. Cut through Southwest on a low key.
Alright, we pulling it back, man. We pulling it back. They've going insane.
I fall, and that's why a man can't chat to them. Wait, I'm talking about minimum spend, rude boy, I'm trying to find out the maximum. Jot that down, been there so I can't pop that down. What you know about mum ain't got cash, so you gotta go shopping in lost and found. Slow down, rude boy, you don't know me. Cut through Southwest on a low key. Cordons on my estate, we doing carpool karaoke. I'm in the middle of the party, but I don't dance. In France, I got a sexy one tryna flirt and distract me from the righteous path. Still want one of them Clermont twins. The allegations are dark, but at least I know she gon' do me and my dog. God forgive me.
Nah, that's crazy. That's the allegations are dark. When you talk about the Clermont twins, destroy Lonely's girls.
On carpool karaoke, I'm in the middle of the party, but I don't dance. In France, I got a sexy one tryna flirt and distract me from the righteous path. Still want one of them Clermont twins. The allegations are dark, but at least I know she gon' do me and my dog. God forgive me, I don't mean that. Let me face my Bible and sing my psalms.
Alright, destroy Lonely, you need to reply back, bro. You can't be having Dave talk that loosely about your people then, man. You can't let him have that. But I ain't gonna lie, your pen's not gonna be ready for Dave though. I'm keeping it real.
Nobody read my palms, ain't none of them pagan beliefs. I just wanna say that I built something I could give to my kids that I gave to my niece. So her name's on a lease, and my mum's use words of the prayers that we keep, and they sound like
weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
what's left this side of the zones and the guys we stepped in.
And I said weapons.
Shout out Jim
No
Legacy.
weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and
Yeah, nah. This album's definitely put a smile on my face, especially Dave being from South representing. This is an amazing project. And you know what? The fact that this track is this powerful, we've already had a Jim Legacy drop a project this year as well. Check out my reaction for that project as well, man. For those that looked in for that one, that was a sick one. But you don't have to have watched it to know. But yeah, Jim Legacy dropped Black British Music earlier this year. Sick project that I still have on rotation, and I love the fact that Dave was on that project. They've done a U-turn, now Jim Legacy's on Dave's project, and yeah, man, this is just a great look for both artists, and for Dave as well. Just another song to the collection for this project. The boy who played the harp. The album title in itself is powerful. The artwork is powerful, bro. What more do you really want? Might have to cop a vinyl for this on here still and support this work. This is a great body of work from Dave so far, man. This is a fantastic tune as well.
prosper. What's left for me? I was backing up bitch on the east side, selling like K on the west side, just trying to graduate. I was backing up bitch on the east side, selling like K on the west side, just trying to graduate.
I feel he's still trying to graduate in the
Backing
streets.
up bitch with the weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
Alright, we got a Kano feature next as well. What's it? What's Dave's name on Top Boy? Is it Moldy and it'd be Moldy and Sully on the collab? Let's get it, man. Kano, Dave. Sick body of work so far from Dave.
Wagyu on the 52nd floor just to take the piss. And somehow we've had to deal with higher stakes than this. You're the reason that I take the risk. Had me on your tour team. I studied you since I was 14. I wanna know what life was like in your teens. We shared dreams. And even when we shared screens, I couldn't get no FaceTime. I got questions like, how'd you do it? Do you have regrets? Like, what's your life like? See, mine was like the sun setting. Pray the moonshine, it's the prohibition, no ignition. Ran for 2 parties, it's the coalition. Rum and Red Bull, like Max Verstappen, but the race is different, taste is different. It's adult dancers in my pole positions. Young is dying like they saved the game and could reload the mission. Wearing jewelry, heard they plotting on me when I walk my ends in South London.
Young is dying like they can save the game, reload the mission.
Coalition, rum and Red Bull, like Max Verstappen, but the race is different, taste is different.
Right,
It's adult dancers in my pole positions. Young is dying like they saved the game and could reload the mission. Wearing jewelry, heard they plotting on me when I walk my ends in South London. Something you can't teach, straight common sense. Eating healthy, can't we trust our guts?
Straight common sense. Aye, buzz.
My pole positions, young is dying like they saved the game and could reload the mission. Wearing jewelry, heard they plotting on me when I walk my ends in South London. Something you can't teach, straight common sense. Eating healthy, can't we trust our guts more than we trust our friends? Many frauds, lot of men fake, lot imitators, innovators. Take that shit to heart like defibrillators. Pa, pa, pa. Mothers shed tears and don't sleep for days, weep for days, and kill
A lot of man take that ish to heart like the defibrillators, bro. The wordplay on this verse alone, and the fact that I know Kane's on this verse, on this song as well, does not help at all. Kano gets, like, unfortunately I heard about what happened to Gets, but Gets, Kano, for me, probably the 2 most lyrical in the UK, alongside Dave, Wretch 32. So to have Kano on this track as well and be starting off your verse like this as well is saying quite a lot.
It's many frauds, lot of men fake, lot imitators, innovators. Take that shit to heart like defibrillators. Pa, pa, pa. Mothers shed tears and don't sleep for days, weep for days, and killers celebrate with ID parades. Then you got this C in our face, and this pressure I inherited from you. It sounds funny, but it's true. I loved you on the big screen, but bro, I want you back. Cause what acting game with you, we done lost them.
You got a lot of years ahead of you. Some years are worse than you and some are better you. If it's not positive, drop it, the streets residue. But keep a piece of yourself when you're selling you. This game ain't for the throne and kings are checkable. It's to be a better you, envy's inevitable. And please take pics with your friends, cause I'm telling you, this industry attention will sever crews, and a sick turns to an addiction of the jealous Jews. They think diss you again like you ain't fed them food. But if you whip colorins front of desperate youths, you Chris and a Benz, then the devil's due.
No cap.
Them's the rules. You made it, laying it, this bed ain't new. But let's keep it true, you know you're reckless with protects and jewels. Flexers do what flexers do, and steppers do what steppers do. Beef, looking over your shoulder every time you turn keys back. Turning up a cheek,
right
must
here.
the man be the bigger man? I know he's struck the fire, but it's the master giant.
Generational verse right here from Kano. We got Sully and Modi on the track together. Wow.
And kings are checkable. It's to be a better you, envy's inevitable. And please take pics with your friends, cause I'm telling you, this industry attention will sever crews, and a sick turns to an addiction of the jealous Jews. They think diss you again like you ain't fed them food. But if you whip colorins front of desperate youths, you Chris and a Benz, then the devil's due.
No cap.
Them's the rules. You made it, laying it, this bed ain't new. But let's keep it true, you know you're reckless with protects and jewels. Flexers do what flexers do, and steppers do what steppers do. Beef, looking over your shoulder every time you turn keys bout. Turn the other cheek, must the man be the bigger man? I know he's struck the fire, but it's the master giants. These be guessing, take it on the chin. You're an Aston buyer, and I'm biased. But my generation got the classic writers. Your gen, that's mostly your pen. You're the rap messiah, you and Simbi. Go grab the accolades, that they would never give.
Yeah. I like how Kano said that about my day was a bit more whatever, but your day, you are the messiah. Pen game, right?
And I'm biased, but my generation got the classic writers. Your gen, that's mostly your pen. You're the rap messiah, you and Simbi. Go grab the accolades, that they would never give me. But that's the never story, I ain't goated for the glory. Couple trophies in my storage, poor me. Ivan Novello don't rate a man so big.
Like, Kano's got crazy couple trophies in my story.
Trophies in my storage,
Even though I'm
poor me.
underrated.
Ivan Novello don't rate a man so be it. I was in 03 on the mic getting lordy. You think you would have flourished in my era at 140? It's great to break your love with you, swap knowledge. But sorry I didn't make no time back at Troxy.
Nah. We gotta pull it back, man. We gotta pull it back. Like I said, a 10-track album is definitely gonna feel like 20 tracks with Dave, because, like he said, CJ, there's so much meaning to each word, each verse, each line. Like, yeah, man, I gotta give it to him, man. This track's insane as well, man. I'm really enjoying this song.
Storage, poor me. Ivan Novello don't rate a man so be it. I was in 03 on the mic getting lordy. You think you would have flourished in my era at 140? It's great to break your love with you, swap knowledge. But sorry I didn't make no time back at Troxy. I watched your sound check that day, I saw promise. Then I came to your O2 show, I saw polish. But during all the pyrotechnics I was pondering like, do you have family, politics and problems? Can you ever see when you're the someone's wallet? Have you ever smelt when a cousinship turns rotten, Tommy? Do you ever hear from your brother and start sobbing, Tommy? Have you ever touched a million and felt office, Tommy? Have you ever tasted victory and didn't want it? Those five senses will make sense to true bosses. I've got a sixth sense for knowing is truly from it. Bond Street Dundee, I know what the same cloth is. I know what the game offers. Raise boffin, make offin, the sunshine to the leg and coffin. Legacy. Would you remember me, Dave?
Well, I guess we don't know, that's why we wake up, go get it by ourselves. And I'd love to tell you yes, but bro, I question that myself. Health, wealth, happiness, all somebody really needs. And some water I could give to my seed. Heart cold like Courchevel, Chanel, tortoise shell glasses that I bought this girl toward the world. Love, I can't seem to find it. This is shit I do for women, I don't even like them. Bro, I need some guidance.
Diet pro, I ain't no relationship.
I know. What did Dave just say? The stuff I do for... What on earth did Dave just say? The stuff I do for women and I don't even like it.
Health, wealth, happiness, all somebody really needs. And some water I could give to my seed. Heart cold like Courchevel, Chanel, tortoise shell glasses that I bought this girl toward the world. Love, I can't seem to find it. This is shit I do for women, I don't even like them. Bro, I need some guidance.
Diet pro, I ain't no relationship advisor, but all of this defense won't make you striker. God loves a trier, David loves a liar, but even the Harp's half a heart, so I could Cupid fire. Hey, where she from this time? Do your thing, bro. Every time I see you, new ting, bro. Cause you don't date, you do a lingo.
Hey, big bro, I don't know where you got that info, but that wasn't me. I need that in record and in writing. But still I love the game, it's enticing. I moved out west and it's nice, and these days
I'm not gonna lie, this is my first listen, but this has been a first listen that has been generational, and this is a generational track right here. Just to have Kano and Dave, Modi and Sully back to back, that speaks for itself, man. Cut me the vinyl.
David loves a liar, but even the Harp's half a heart, so I could Cupid fire. Hey, where she from this time? Do your thing, bro. Every time I see you, new ting, bro. Cause you don't date, you do a lingo.
Hey, big bro, I don't know where you got that info, but that wasn't me. I need that in record and in writing. But still I love the game, it's enticing. I moved out west and it's nice, and these days we
your
drive.
lifestyle bougie, lifestyle bougie. I used to push a silver Porsche with 2 seats. Now the max cozy baby seats in the SUV. You know I've been Nige and I never had a goosey.
Blood, what was you eating?
Fried plum.
Yeah, I went Niger, never had a goosey. These men are just having a conversation on the trap, what going in.
2 seats, now the max cozy baby seats in the SUV. You know I've been Nige and I never had a goosey.
Blood, what was you eating?
Fried plantain.
You ain't had the pepper suit, G, and it's plantain, but trust me, that's all Gucci. I was in Jamaica having cow foot soup in the middle of Greenwich like I'm a real ghetto you. Shots uptown Monday and my Achilles on shoot. I don't fuck with the ganja, still I'm building up a zoo. Got me feeling like I must really have.
Bro, the fact that these two are just having a conversation and even diving into each other's culture is crazy. I have to run exactly what I said back as well for a YouTube short. But now the fact that these two are also diving into each other's culture through a song and basically having a direct conversation with each other is insane. And it's Dave and Kano. It's at the highest of levels in terms of the quality of verses they've providing to us. Wow.
It's enticing. I moved out west and it's nice, and these days we
your
drive.
lifestyle bougie, lifestyle bougie. I used to push a silver Porsche with 2 seats. Now the max cozy baby seats in the SUV. You know I've been Nige and I never had a goosey.
Blood, what was you eating?
Fried plantain.
You ain't had the pepper suit, G, and it's plantain, but trust me, that's all Gucci. Listen, I was in Jamaica having cow foot soup in the middle of Greenwich like I'm a real ghetto you. Touch uptown Monday and my Achilles on shoot. I don't fuck with the ganja, still I'm building up a zoo. Got me feeling like I must really have eyes in the back of my head. Range Rover television, the interior. Rain fell asleep in the whip, the car, it felt like a bed. I just wanna give thanks for this life that
Look, mic check 1, 2, 3 school dinners. Now we sacked off the saxa for sea salt living. I'm going.
Shout out to CJ. He said this ain't a song. They just wrote for 5 minutes and slapped an instrumental and it worked. It does seem like that. Like if you told me this was the approach they had for this track, I'm definitely agreeing. Like what? And it's literally a conversation just applied to an instrumental, and they've dropped a classic.
I just wanna give thanks for this life that
Look, mic check 1, 2, 3 school dinners. Now we sacked off the saxa for sea salt living. I'm GoFunding to bring back peaceful villains. Call these 38 years, that's an evil sentence. Like I don't love you no more. Dave, I used to be married to the game. I'm a husband no more. All these SM7Bs ain't for us like before. Mike, Billy, Jean on that, they just discuss couple wars.
And they shortchange us. Paper chasing all good till it's divorce papers. Newspapers, court papers, they all ride my wheels. They gon' talk about your wants till they divide your wills. That's how family feels, growing up so fast. 26, feeling like our lives on timers. Lines in the face, you getting fillers to hide it. And hoes lying about their age like Nigerian strikers. Sorry, waiter, can I get this food and
He
continue?
said hoes lying about their age like Nigerian strikers. Too many. Even one of my cousins the other day come to my yard telling me about one you kicking ball, telling me he's this age. I said, look at him one time and said, shut up, man.
These ain't for us like before. Mike, Billy, Jean on
Like how
that, they
Dave
just
cut him
discuss
off there,
couple
man.
wars.
And they shortchange us. Paper chasing all good till it's divorce papers. Newspapers, court papers, they all ride my wheels. They gon' talk about your wants till they divide your wills. That's how family feels, growing up so fast. 26, feeling like our lives on timers. Lines in the face, you getting fillers to hide it. And hoes lying about their age like Nigerian strikers. Sorry, waiter, can I get this food in containers? Had to move, it was dangerous. Seen beautiful places. Bro, I used to have braces. Now it's my driver that's on a retainer. But that's just testament to God and his favor. And bro, I wanted a favor. Let's see.
Used to have braces, now it's my driver that's on the
In
retainer.
the face, you getting fillers to hide it. And hoes lying about their age like Nigerian
You're
strikers.
creepy, you know.
Sorry, waiter, can I get this food in containers? Had to move, it was dangerous. Seen
The
beautiful
Kubi, Victor, and the Chibi. Listen, classic Premier League strikers. Man's been outside from them days as well, man. Shout out CJ.
places. Bro, I used to have braces. Now it's my driver that's on a retainer. But that's just testament to God and his favor. And bro, I wanted a favor. Let's see each other more. Catch up and make beats.
I'm glad I streamed this, and shout out my day one CJ is actually with me for this, cause this is a special project and this is gonna be a special album reaction for those that get a hold of this one, man. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for sure, cause I'm from the UK. I'll be posting a lot of UK reaction videos and things like that. But when it comes to the UK albums, I've done quite a few as people may have realized or may be aware of. But this one here, this is legendary, man. This is Dave. At a crucial stage in his career. I call it the Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale type era for Dave, because he's had a hiatus to the game and he's back after 4 years out. And yeah, man, this is how you come back and run it up. But I just want to say shout out to those that have been a part of this one as well, because this album reaction will be a special one as well, regardless of what it does. But we appreciate good projects and good music, so I just needed time to say that, because this is a masterpiece so far, with 4 tracks in.
They miss you, I know the fans, they miss me. Let's make a track about this dinner and the stamp you gave me and base it on the book of Samuel. Call it chapter 16 if you're down.
Yeah, man.
So who's gonna get this one then?
What a verse, what a song, what a collab, what a everything, man. Shout out Dave Kano.
Aye. That's cool. So what's her name? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Just do your thing, man. But trust me, don't overthink it. Like, it's what it is. If it's gonna be something, it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
But I know you. I know what you're like. You're thinking
I don't even want
10
these
years
tracks
down the
then.
line. Day at a time.
CJ, that's the job. Yeah, that job's done. That job's done, man. We're looking at album of the year now for sure. I think this is album of the year. Do you know what? We're not even halfway, but I want to say that it's UK album of the year. But I was talking about album of the year as a whole, like the actual album of the year. No cap, because this is insane. Let's see what track 5 is saying. Rain Dance featuring Thames. If this is another like generational track, then yeah, man. I think it's UK album of the year already with 6 tracks. 5 tracks, sorry. Shout out Dave, man. Great body of work, bro.
Let's get the party started. See you at the bar, you was hardly talking. That's when I knew that your heart was scarring. Friends to lovers need a part to star in. Like, wait, babe, let me ask your pardon. This ain't Gucci, this is Prada, darling. If you want something, you can ask me, darling. And you started laughing, cause you think I'm joking. But looking in your eyes, that's the best thing. Bright lights giving you the red skin. You was in a bad mood when we stepped in. Though you checked out before we even checked in. On the phone, you gon' vent to your best friend, the one who gave me the lecture. But I ain't gon' sweat you, babe, I'm a lecture. Catch up with your boy, undress you, and let me tell you why I'm a blesser.
The way my mind falling away in my heart, I know you feel the same way. You're with me, you know I'm all you need. You're where I wanna Tryna hide my feelings for you. Don't wanna argue, not with you. Tell me why you're so in denial. Hold me close, don't tell me goodnight. Are you down and get me? Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready.
We can get into it, and we can get intimate. The shower when you singing it, better than Beyonce. I like the sound of fiance. You know it's got a little ring to it, and really when I think of it, growing up I didn't ever see marriages. No weddings, no horse, no carriages. I wanna do things different and change the narrative. God knows you are a wild child, beautiful child, I need your help. Looking like you come from the 90s by yourself. My mum's 61 and her favourite line to tell her son is sometimes she wished that she had a girl. I wanna take you back to a time, back to a trip. You had that white wine that I never got to sip, and dinner wasn't ruined cause you never got the pick. I know that everybody told me that I'm sick cause
It's the way in my mind, falling away in my heart. I know you
What we say, CJ? 5 for 5, innit? It's definitely 5
feel
for
the
5.
same when
Beautiful
you're
track.
with me.
Beautiful track.
You know I'm all you need. You're where I wanna be. My darling, can't you see? I love me and you. Never let me go. Me and you. I tell me 2 times. Me and you. Never let me go. Me and you. Tell me 2 times. Me and you.
He's not missing still.
Me and you. Tell me 2 times. Me and you.
Hey.
Never let me go. Me and you. Tell me 2
I
times.
said lean with it, rock with it. Your finger, I could put a rock in it. Finger, I could put a rock in it. Bank card, they gon' put a block in it. Said rock with it, bounce with it. The left wrist, I could put my house in it. You wanna bet, babe, I could put my house in it. Paper, I could put my spouse in it. I said shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah.
I shot at Dave, man. He cooking on this project.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown
Hey,
eyes.
shut up, man. What a track. Nah, Dave's going crazy. This album. Boy, no misses so far. Selfish, James Blake once again. That boy's cooking, man. Representing South, putting it on his shoulders right now. And the UK. Listen, because there's not quality like this coming out of the UK. Gotta keep it real. If we're talking about artists pushing boundaries, pushing the sound. We saw a bit of it in America last year with Kendrick Lamar. I don't care what anyone tells me in terms of like when we look at mainstream rappers, because it doesn't matter bringing up underground artists all the time. I listen to a lot of underground rap like Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs, artists that people probably, if you do listen to them, you'd know how great they are. But at some points, you do need the mainstream artists to come through and represent properly. I feel like perfect examples of that would have been like Drake during his best days, dropping Nothing Was the Same, Take Care. That's him at his highest level. Of course, now what we see isn't a good representation, but we saw Kendrick Lamar take advantage of that last year, like defeating him in a rap battle, and also dropping GNX off the back of that, and then doing a stadium tour based from that project. But even on that album alone, his writing was amazing. He had tracks like Reincarnated, Whacked Out Murals, where for me Kendrick was still going insane and showing people why he won a Pulitzer Award. But again, when I surface it back to the UK now, you definitely need your GOATs to represent the culture and represent like them at their highest levels and just show it to the fans on albums. And I'm glad Dave come through on this album because he's representing the UK big time right now. And we're at a time where UK rap has been a bit lazy. Music in general has been a bit lazy. TikTok coming into the game has made music lazy. People ain't really trying to drop bodies of works, like proper albums, conceptual albums. People are dropping trash music, man. Go keep it real. So when you get an artist like this who's at the top representing and representing the mainstream and dropping tapes like this, shout out to Dave, man. Like, it's cold. CJ said I'd love to hold on, I can't even see on my thing. I'd love to know how Dave puts his album together. He's got a strong case for being a top 5, maybe top 3 UK rapper of all time. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Like, just off his catalogue alone. Remember, I was saying at the start, like, for me, he's a bit slow in terms of the way that he raps, and it's not my type of style. But I gotta agree, he definitely can be it in like a top 5 convo for the UK, just off his catalogue alone. Like, his discography from his albums that he's put out is insane, bro. Shout out to Dave, man. Selfish. Wow, what a take.
Selfish. What if I'm the reason behind it? What if I'm overprotected with family because of how mine is? What if I'm jealous? Maybe that's what's making me nervous. What if my effort of pulling you closer, pushing you further? What if I'm selfish? What if the reason they call me the greatest is also the reason that me and you living on different pages? What if I'm too much? What if I settled and I didn't fight? What if my fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing it right? What if I'm selfish? What if the kids just wanna be kids and don't wanna live in and out of the news and chill and don't even wanna be rich? And what if I'm so self-centered that I don't even realize what I could miss? And what if I'm falling in the abyss? Maybe it's maybe it's dark, maybe it's day, maybe it's too many nights in LA. Look at the house, it's sorry it's still all of the feelings we hid in the hills. Maybe it's you, maybe it's me, maybe the media or the provoking. Gave you my heart, I laid it bare. Funny you went and you poked it. What if it's better with me out of the way? What if it's better with me out of, like what if it's better with me out of the way? What if I'm poison? What if I'm cancer? What if I'm dangerous and I'm wild?
James Blake vocals over this are insane. Him just doing that thing in the background, it's enough to just float and take in the track. Yeah, man, it's cold. This is another cold track, to be honest, man. This album has pretty much had me speechless so far.
Like what if it's better with me out of the way? What if I'm poison? What if I'm cancer? What if I'm dangerous and I'm wild? Look in my eyes and see in a child. What if he's broken? What if he's scared? What if he's ostracized and vilified? See, peace is just an illusion. Ain't got a home, I live in confusion. What if I'm selfish?
Forever, 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 I manage the symptoms forever.
This is how James Blake makes me feel.
Love how you want. I know to give is no loss. But can you settle for a second and let go of your idea of heaven? I know it's a lot, but it might be all that I've got. Wanna throw myself in, snap off the mask on a clown that sings and a love that lasts. I wanna skate away, go with you to the parade.
Shout out James Blake.
I wanna give you my life, or at least something to cherish. But what if I'm selfish?
I've done a lot of things I regret, like announcing our split on a text. Don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching the stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a...
Wow, bro said I still buy gifts for my ex. Went on a story to check. I'm a mess. Wow. Dave.
I've done a lot of things I regret, like announcing our split on a text. Don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching the stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a game. She told me don't mention her name, I'm suggesting the same. I'ma get through the pain, wanna see the sunshine, gotta get through the rain. Back full of trauma, I left on the train. I'm ashamed for the days that I said that I changed. I'm a cheat, sat in a therapist chair crying like a baby in the middle of a Harley street. Like I'm fighting a sickness that I can't beat, I'm this low. And then I go mad, reflection telling me I'm just like my dad. And this white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55, bro. I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died. Man, I tried do this therapy shit, man, I tried do this therapy shit, bro. I know, wouldn't even say I'm depressed, but I'm low in the Grove, in the casino and Edgware Road. I've got too many sins to atone and a voice in my head like, at this point where you should have been rich, like, at this point where you should have had kids, like, at this point should have built you a life, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel like, what if I never find love? Don't know if it's scarier, the four of us two together or being alone. I'm so used to being alone. What if I'm somebody nobody wants? What if I'm damaged, or what if I waited too long and I'm old on me? What if I'm cold on me? What if I cut off the hand that I hold on me? What if I'm rapidly spiraling, tired and jaded? Or what if I'm faded? Or what if anxiety's growing inside me that I might have left all my besties behind me? Or what if I'm scared as I touch 27 that you don't appear in my idea of heaven? Or what if I'm selfish?
Woo! 6 for 6. James Blake. Bro, every time James Blake's on a track, like, he's able to create that luminous like atmosphere, man, just through his voice alone. Done it on Utopia, done it with the project, done it on the tape that he did with Lil Yachty, done it on this. Like, He's fantastic. He's done it on Metro Boomin Spider-Man album. Like, bro, this link up here, James Blake and Dave, might be something we need moving on to the next album after that. I know, did they collaborate on? Yeah, they collaborated on We're All Alone This Together, but we need more. We need more for sure. My 27th birthday. I know Dave always loves the birthday track, so this one.
Look, white fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a film, hero and villain. I'm playing both in a script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading a constant overachieving. I know I ain't as rich as them people with old money, but I didn't know money. They mocked me online for speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal. The shit that I see on socials, but how can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals, the villa in Jamaica by
Right, let them know, man. I'm from Barbados, so shout out to us.
speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal, the shit that I see on socials, but how can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals, the villa in Jamaica by its own by the
Don't be mistreating my locals. Not in Barbados. No. That can't run. Shout out to Dave with a shout out.
How can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals, the villa in Jamaica by its own by the Chinese. Head to the right beach and they're charging us 5 each. They say the Caribbean paradise, like why leave? But how can I be silent when there's blood on the pine trees? Most of us will sacrifice our soul for the right fees. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. You know what I believe, I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola, did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I lied to myself. Jewels up my
Right, this is insane. This is insane.
if I handled it well, it's fuck Coca-Cola, did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I lied to myself. Jewels that my people died for are a sign of my wealth. My work is a physical weight on my life and my health. The last couple years felt like I've been inside on a shelf. I just phoned Sench and I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself, but when I'm all alone I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Like why don't you post pictures, or why don't you drop music, or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself?
Okay, so he's addressing not dropping music. Let's see what he's about to say next.
But when I'm all alone, I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Like why don't you post pictures, or why don't you drop music, or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself? 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult. This shit used to be spiritual. We don't need no commentators, we can leave that to the sports. Just listen to the music, why do you need somebody's thoughts? There's some of it constructive, but the most of it is forced. And why we counting the numbers, how the music make you feel?
I knew he was just about to talk about numbers next, because that's it. That's all that music has become. The entertainment industry has become. Like, people just always are looking out for other people's opinion. Real talk. Like, that's what brings people to other people's pages and things like that. Like, why do we actually care what everyone thinks about like a song, a goal? I don't know. Like, why do people actually care? Then what makes it worse is they then add numbers to it, and then that's a whole nother discussion. Like, shout out to Dave for actually covering that.
I'm just being real.
Facts.
White fish on the coast of the Caribbean, my life is a film. Hero and villain, I'm playing both in a script worthy of Oscar and Hollywood nominations. I'm throwing money at women in different denominations and killing the conversation. All them people told me keep grinding, be patient. It's weird being famous, trying to navigate the spaces. Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on the playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America feels so close that you can taste it. 2017 was trying to make it to the Rangers. 2025 I'm trying to make it to the Grangers. How do I explain me and my soulmate are strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages? How do I explain, because I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How
I
do
said I can explain to my kids that it's fake wind. He's letting them know he's dropping all game on this track.
I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake wind? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls,
How did I explain? 2 wings get £2 gets you 8 wings. What you say about the up next, bro? Dave, the wordplay on this project.
we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain my niggas are in the hood and they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could? Cause they rather trap, rob and get it on their own. How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car, and it says Surge, but Surge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked. I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain?
Aye, the writing alone, like, bro needs to be awarded with something. Because the writing on this tape alone, like, come on, are you hearing what I'm hearing?
How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
Everything's fine.
What a tape.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. 52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around. I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child. In this house out in central London, I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist in the world? I'm saying Thames. Maybe James Blake or Jim on the day, depends. Let's see who quits now we ain't getting paid again. Yeah. I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth? Never trust a girl whose lock screen's a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself. Cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed. And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself, I'm made from 2 people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could've really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind. And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up.
Alright, man said everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe place, can I vent?
And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. It made me want it even more, man, it's messed up. I'm still walking around a veil with my chest out. I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out. If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you asking about Dave, they say the best out. Yeah. And I survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel. Yeah. Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not.
He also said I spoke to 169 in like how many years? 169 was his old producer, isn't it? I remember that tag from the old songs.
Made any, I'm just speaking how I feel.
What a track, another
Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switch gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that get.
You know what, hear what, man? This is what I was saying. This is his Kendrick Lamar era. This is his Mr. Morale project right here. He answering them same questions. Kendrick had the same approach with that album as well, by saying like he wasn't even feeling inspired and had writer's block. So here's Dave explaining to you why he's had this hiatus. I'm here for it, man. This is cold.
I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switch gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that. All I thought about is the song we could give the fans. When I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around when my nieces they visit, man. They might see the way that I'm living, I figured that. I wanna be a good man, but I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing. Still losing.
Cold, man.
Yo, my boy.
7
Just
for
like
7.
what you saying. You know, man, I had to check you on your fucking birthday, my boy.
7 for
More
7.
life, my guy. Man, soon out. Don't even watch that. What are you saying, though, bro? I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people that my story. The man already know what I was on. The man know my tip.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I know you got me. Alright, lastly, my sis, Tamar. I beg you check in with her, please. Make sure she's blessed. While I'm gone, make sure she's safe.
What tape?
Hey, soon home, my boy. Love.
Great way to end the track as well. Dave, my 27th birthday. Boy, I'm speechless.
He feel marvelous. He robbed a man and he feel marvelous. Josiah, only 17, he got that dog in him. I used to see him at my church, it was just margin him. We know this kid for kicking ball and he was hard. He could've made a professional, had a trial, we told him you got a chance.
Yeah, what happened?
My God, we said the streets ain't nothing nice, he said let's see. He's trying to take a trip and put that to the test. He's trying to turn 4.5 into a 9. Divide that shit into decimals, make it stretch. First time I ever met him, I said he's blessed. But if he can't even keep it real with himself, am I shocked if he's lying to me? Ask my young boy what he's trying to be.
Dave on his auto-tune DV type wave on this one.
But
Switching
if
it
he
up,
can't
bro.
even keep it real with himself, am I shocked if he's lying to me? Ask my young boy what he's trying to be. And he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't wanna make friends, he want a gang. And he don't wanna stack bread, he wanna bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray he feel incredible. He's showing man, he feel incredible. Josiah trapping 22 and 2, he's terrible. He wanna travel to the States, he's ineligible. Said he's a criminal, now he's doing numbers on his phone. Got youngers of his own, a Glock the man then bought him and a Russian of his own. He's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police, been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali weed, grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy, robberies, bank fraud, OT, enemies. He fuck with the Leah, fuck a Lisa.
Even though this is a vibe, listen to what bro's saying within and in between the lines. I'm definitely catching it, but again, this is one of them songs where it's a little bit different. He switched up the vibe for this one. I kind of want to hear how it plays out, but I'm not missing what he's saying in between.
No Russian of his own, he's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police, been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali weed, grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy, robberies, bank fraud, OT, enemies. He fuck with the Leah, fuck a Lisa, Stephanie, and he got places we don't know if he can ever be. And he look at us like we some people he could never be. We should've never made our youngest older 17. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better you. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better me. Fuck about salary, just started smoking celery. Started recreationally, but now they do it medically. It's weighing on me, that shit weighing on me.
Now they do it medically. Pause.
Heavily, I think about it regularly. Josiah's in the jailhouse, in penitentiary on charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me. Before you think to step to me, just know my youngin' next to me, and God knows he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't wanna keep cool, he wanna burn. And he don't wanna make friends, he want a gang. And he don't wanna stack bread, he wanna bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but pray.
Bro, the way that he's able to create a story of melodies like this that he's used for this track is insane in itself. This is another fantastic song with less layers than the other ones, and of course less time done. It's been produced or created within less time, but it still has the same sort of impact and powerfulness that the other tracks have as well, man. Fire, man.
How my young boy so different, I don't know, but pray.
Shout out Santander, man. Sounded like he weren't trying to chase no hits as well, like no radio hits or anything like that. Like it's not clear to me what track would give off them vibes. It's like he was just honestly focused on just making a great conceptual album, and he's done it again. Let's go Fairchild featuring Nicole Black. I don't know who that is, so this is a nice introduction to her music. She from the UK, yeah?
Yeah. She was 24. Last week told me something you can't be ready for. I'm on the death of our innocence. I'm on the death of her innocence. Let the Henny pour. Some weeks ago she was in a cab. I felt sick to my stomach, cause when I listened back, driver was acting all forward. I should've drawn a line. She wasn't worried about it. It happens all the time. All the time, said it happens all the time. A little conversation, that's just all it is. Ask a couple questions and he'll call it quits. He ain't even have to ask her where she lives. She was headed to this venue with a couple friends, and I was working late, said I'd collect her when the party ends. She got into this no phone party. You know the ones where guys have their phones and all the women there don't. I threw one of them last week, so I don't wanna speak. But when I think about this shit, it cuts deep. You see, tomorrow, she like my little sis. So when I asked her to explain to me the story, she said this. I caught a vibe with a guy and then from the off, but something was off. Offered me pills and offered me shots and off of my head. Couldn't even say if I was sober or off of my head. I could've danced for days, wouldn't have been no surprise. But let's have a good night. They turn to have a good nights when all the men start drinking, and then they feel entitled to more than opinions. You know how that goes, a man come to the girls like, fucking, let me get your snap in it. Add me back in it, fucking, what? What you doing after this? What you want? What's wrong? Why are you moving so stiff?
Come
back to the AP, what friend, what? Don't worry about her, you ain't her dad, that's long. I follow her home, call her a cab and what? I feel like I seen you before, what? You from Bex, you know, Thames, fucking. Are you getting back to ends and I ain't saying that's weird? But it kinda is, she busy throwing up, he's trying to take her to the crib. But that's the culture of the club, right? All games fair, and if she don't like it, why she there? These times she just wanna go home. She don't wanna go alone with no battery on her phone, and all her friends are trying to stay. Cause they're going to somebody's after party in a house that's out the way, and then she blacked out.
Man, this track is so relatable, and definitely relatable to the club scene and how people behave within the clubs and within the club scene, and is the reason why the club scene has died out, because people never had the right intentions in the first place. So because they weren't there for the vibe, the music, you're now getting exposed and losing out on clubs because people weren't there initially for that. I mean, initially they were in the older years and older eras, but for our era, like, people turn it into something that it shouldn't be, something where it's just predator behavior. And shout out to Dave for using his platform to focus on something that's very like sensitive, but is the truth, man. And someone with a platform has to kind of address it.
She was gonna leave with him, but something felt off and then she backed out. When I heard about the time she tried to make her home alone, she said,
At Archway, I got out of the car.
It's quiet and I'm walking up this long hill. Faint sound, cold chills. I swear I just heard a familiar voice. Inside of the club, outside of the club. Was it that first cab? I swear I know the voice. Think fast, that's my only choice. He's coming up, I hear him running up. I ran and I tripped, I fell and I buckle. My belt in a buckle, my keys in my knuckles. He's grabbing my hair, I'm screaming to stop. I'm hitting him hard, it's turning him on. The burning's gone, my body is so cold. I'm frozen in fear, accepting my fate. His hands on my waist, I think that I threw my keys in his face. I ran and he chased, I stumbled on a group of three that were...
Sorry man, like obviously these tracks are very sensitive, and these tracks obviously make me feel a type of way, like man feel a bit like uncomfortable listening to it. Cause these types of crimes are something that man would rather leave this earth than indulge or entertain. So you can understand why man's kind of moving a bit weird. But yeah, man, these types of brothers, there's a special place for them type of people, man. Shout out to Elias for pulling up, man. How you doing?
Fell and I buckle, my belt in a buckle, my keys in my knuckles. He's grabbing my hair, I'm screaming to stop. I'm hitting him hard, it's turning him on. The burning's gone, my body is so cold. I'm frozen in fear, accepting my fate. His hands on my waist, I think that I threw my keys in his face. I ran and he chased, I stumbled on a group of three that were leaving. I ran towards them, didn't notice that my feet, they were bleeding. And that's when I called, praying that you be there recording. The only person that I know who's up at 3 in the morning. I sound mad, but if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of watching what you wear because you're worried about making it home. Walking with your phone to your ear and you ain't on the phone. Can't walk on the same side of the pavement alone. Everyone's a fucking good guy and they're making it known, but I'm just making it known that if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of checking the child lock or seeing the air tag. A 5-minute walk home feeling like 5 miles. Maybe if these people would police our cities where they police our bodies, then maybe...
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the only track from the album that I'm not gonna add to my light songs. It's a great song, don't get me wrong. I appreciate everything it represents because I'm definitely on the same side of the... Like, just against what goes on in that club culture and how some adults can be moving. Not even adults, just how people and human beings can be moving. Because at the end of the day, bruv, this is real life and you actually got people out there doing nasty stuff like this. So, bruv, shout out to Dave for using his platform to expose people and show people how people really act. But this one is definitely hard to listen to. And for that reason, I probably won't add it to my light songs. But I'm definitely going to hear it out, though.
Of checking the child lock or seeing the air tag. A 5-minute walk home feeling like 5 miles. Maybe if these people would police our cities where they police our bodies, then maybe fucking hell. Maybe every woman that I know wouldn't be stuck as well. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask.
It looks like that flirty cab driver and guys that feel entitled cause you're standing in a section. Short-tempered men, the ones that struggle with rejection. I knew a girl called that was in so deep she thought violence was affection. I know some women wouldn't want a man's help because so many of them want the same reward for their protection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that kid in the group chat that jokes about, and he won't ever stop because there's no one to correct him. And he might even do it cause the system will protect him. Algorithm gonna find some people just like him. They hate women too, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's connect him. Homicidal, femicidal shit when they're suggested. Somebody just asked.
Expose the algorithm system, man. Shout out Dave, man. He's touched so many different topics in 10 tracks in this album, and this ain't even a 10th track.
No one to correct him, and he might even do it cause the system will protect him. Algorithm gonna find some people just like him. They hate women too, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's connect him. Homicidal, femicidal shit when they're suggested. Somebody just asked you on a date, it was your dentist. He just went downstairs and got your number from reception. Used to be nice, said I remind him of his little girl. 2 weeks later, he wants a sexual connection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. Who you even talking to? Women hunted down by the people they say reported to. Honestly, I wouldn't have the solitude or fortitude. Try and humanize you, she could be somebody's daughter you. As if that's the reason that them fellas shouldn't slaughter you. God forbid that they offend the people you're belonging to. Objectify you just the way I do in every song. Tomorrow's never wrong. Can't trust guys, she never lied. No men aside, the femicide. The cat calls, the long stares, the kind words, the lines blurred. Call her out, impersonator. Who know a victim, don't know a perpetrator. Am I one of them, the men of the past? The cat called, I spoke in the bars. I'm complicit, no better than you. I told stories of, can't sit on the fence, it's hardly an option. You either part of the solution or part of the problem.
For sure. Shout out to Dave for this, man. I can't believe we're about to approach track 10, man. What a wonderful album. Shout out Dave, man, representing South. Get me. You've proved me wrong with this album. You know, I was kind of, not, like I said, not speaking down on his thing at the start, but I was explaining as to why I don't really listen to his music all the time. But bro, when it comes to his projects, I'm always there to listen. And I did tell you that I respect everything he represents and does anyways within the scene. But listening to this album here has made me just want to go back and listen to all his, like, his whole catalogue in one, and just go back and refresh my mind off what Dave's music sounds like. Because like I said, I don't play back his songs like that, but this is an album that I'm gonna be having to play a lot, man, because this will get you through a lot, man. It's one of them projects for sure. Definitely want to get this one on vinyl. I see the different editions here. Maybe you have to grab that sometime soon, man. Shout out Dave. Outro, the boy played the harp. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow up the Twitch as well. Get me. If you made it to the end, drop a comment as well, man. Appreciate it. The boy played the harp. Saying for the outro, Dave.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? In 1940, if I was enlisted to fight for the nation, or in 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be on that? Yeah. Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking. If I was alive in the 1912 and the Titanic and it was sinking, who am I saving? Am I fighting women and children, or am I waiting? I wonder. What would I do in the next generation? Battle of Kabbalah. If they captured me for the sake of my father, would I stand on my honor like Hussein did and then tell them to make me a martyr? Would I re-get smarter? Forgive my oppressor, stick to the creed. If I got locked inside like Nelson Mandela but never was freed, I see a white man dance to rumba. Ain't studied Patrice Lumumba, but get on the stage and sing like Sumba, la ja 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 Sumba. Fuck it. I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king? How can you be king? Don't speak for the people. Them man try draw me out and compare like me and these niggas are equal. I'm a black man and this bozo saying my music's socially conscious, while the man them trolling responses. This world's gone totally bonkers. I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? But I'm knowing the answer, cause what am I doing in this generation? Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't.
Afraid to speak, cause I don't wanna risk my occupation. We got
generation. Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that. The people that died for our freedom spoke on justice, couldn't accept that. I taught by the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7-7 did. Extremists and terrorists, I was afraid.
I think I'm missing something, man.
Accept that. I taught by the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7-7 did. Extremists and terrorists, I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers, now I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What would I do in the next generation? Critiquing African leaders for selling our country's natural resources to the West for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for? What am I willing to die for? What am I doing in this generation? I get in my head sometimes, I feel like I'm in despair. That feeling of total powerlessness, I get that sinking feeling that good ain't defeating evil. I put their pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people,
I put their pain on vinyl, but I feel like the pin ain't moving the needle.
Beating evil. I put their pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness, ain't gonna bring Chris back to his parents, but there's no other option. It's a process, gotta stand and protest. Cause they want man silenced, cause they want man dead, or they want man hopeless. In the next generation, I spoke with my ancestors in the night and I showed them. They spoke with tears in their eyes for the brothers they lost and said it was progress. How can it be progress? I asked them, confused, disgusted. They said, David, just so you could fight this, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance, we come from a time and a place where you couldn't get justice. Had to find peace in the fact that we all answer to the one that we trusted. And in our generation, we did do peaceful protests just like you, burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a hostel, powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance in a club, there's 100 people begging outside it. I know the sins of your father.
Alright, crazy man, crazy. Man said, I know you don't, you ain't gas when you go to them clubs, but he said, he flipped it and said there's 100 people homeless outside the clubs. Like, alright, man.
You sat in a hostel, powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance in a club, there's 100 people begging outside it. I know the sins of your father. I know that you're desperate to fight them. So step in your purpose. Speak for your people, share all your secrets, expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it, never demand it. And if God can grant it, manifest it and receive it. Your name is David, and that covenant's sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the
tried in the fire. Kane gets anointed. Like I said, not a good day to speak about gets, but bro, that in the fire track was legendary.
covenant sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me
Kano passed me the torch, I received it.
I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money, see their colors. Don't mix me with them, I'm not the one. Grind and miss the summer when it comes. I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice the son. Hold up, I ain't finished, I ain't done. My ancestors told me that my life is prophecy. And it's not just me, it's a whole generation of people gradually making change. They ain't a greater task, shift that, make a name, make a start. They'll know what they're facing when they ask. With the will of David in my heart, the story of the boy who played the harp.
Hey, the story of the boy he played the harp. What an album! Shout out to Dave. Hey, we don't even do the high five thing on this channel, but boy, after that album, all I can do is clap. What an album. Shout out to the boy Santan Dave for holding it down, man. Oh my days. Hey, shout out to CJ as well. With me in the car. Bro, that what did man just listen to? Like, bro, that is a generational album right there. I'm not even Dave's biggest fan. I'll keep it real. But listen, when it comes to music, I'm always here to just tell you the truth. This is a phenomenal album. Shout out to Santan Dave, representing South, representing the UK. Oh my days. Every feature on this project was amazing. James Blake on both tracks. The Thames feature, Kano, Jim Legacy, Nicole Black with the just her talking throughout that track. Like, bro, this is a masterpiece. The boy who played the harp. Every single track represented something meaningful, powerful, something worthy of a conversation. Like, bro, hey, yeah, he's going on tour next year. And listen, I'm late for the tickets. I'm late for the Ghana ones, the Dave ones, but I'm gonna go because like I said, I represent proper music and we'll always talk on music that's I know will stand the test of time. And this right here is a fantastic album, man. Shout out to Dave every single time. What a track. Personally went 10 for 10 for me. I just didn't save the 9th track because it's very hard to listen to, and it's just very hard to listen to. It's kind of one of them ones like I would want to know when I'm about to play that track and prepare myself for getting into it. So I don't want it just popping up on my phone randomly when man's listening to whatever in it. Like I could be listening to Young Thug, then that one comes on, it'll kind of throw me off and make me feel a bit uncomfortable. But that track's amazing, and I need to get this project on vinyl, man, because this is a body of work from Santan Dave. Shout out to Dave once again, man. Bro, I don't necessarily say things are classics on day ones. I've made those mistakes over the years. Sometimes I've said it and I'm right. I said Astroworld's a classic on day one. I really do want to say it about this one, but bro, you got to live with the music for sure. I was thinking on going to see Dave, The Weeknd and Gorillaz next year. Just need to get my money up. But yeah, unbelievable album. Yeah, man, I definitely need to go see Dave for sure. The Weeknd Carti concert, bro. I need to reply to your message. I saw that earlier. Sorry, my bro. I saw that earlier. But yeah, that's another concert that I'd like to go to as well. I want to go to Ghana. There's a few other artists that I also was interested in seeing next year, but different types of artists as well. I'm not really trying to see the same artists that I've seen previously. But yeah, man, shout out to Dave. What a project. Shout out to CJ, shout out to Elias for pulling up, staying with me for the album reaction. Appreciate you guys. This one's gonna land on YouTube very shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and shout out to Dave once again, holding down the UK, man. Phenomenal album. It's your boy Nathan. I'm out.